he's the incel, dude. Rest in peace to the incel. And he barked during the podcast all the time, and he's going to be barking at a podcast in heaven somewhere while it's going on. And I miss him, and it's weird. Like, it's weird to have, I've got three dogs now, but I had four dogs, when he was alive, and they just become like such a thing in your life that you don't. It's not like you don't. Yeah, I had kids 4 years ago, and I had my first kid, and then I had my second kid, and then it's like I have these. The dogs they take a back seat. It's like when I hear now people say like, "Oh, I got a dog. I'm a dog mom." I'm like, "All right, you don't have kids, but and that's fine." But like, I was wondering. I guess what I'm trying to say is I was wondering how it was going to feel when one of my dogs passed, because that's gonna happen, right? Dogs live to be like at the most. Once a dog gets to 13, you go, all right, it's gonna be happening at some time here, coming up here. And so it happened, and I took him with my friend to the vet because he had a mass. We knew about it. And we were like, if we take it out, does it mean he's going to be better? And the doctor was like, not necessarily. No, it could be, it might cost 10 grand and then it not work. And I'm like, oh, fuck. All right. Should I do it? I wouldn't do it if it was a goldfish. It's one expensive goldfish, but I'm like, it's still a pet, but I love Butters, but I'm like, should I do it? And then his trachea collapsed. And that's what happens with Yorkies. Their trachea is just fucking, I don't know, it's like an evolutionary thing where Yorkies' throats just go like this, and break. And then, so he had a mass and a collapsed trachea. And it was pushing up against his esophagus. He wouldn't eat, and he was shaking. And I was like, the doctor, we brought him in, me and my friend Jerica, we brought him in, and Jerica's super close with Butters. And she was like, what do we do? And I was like, I think it's probably I thought he was going to die 5 months ago, and we got lucky. Like, he didn't. Oh, fuck, it's so weird to think that he's not here now, actually. But anyway, my point is, the doctor came in, injected him with the stuff, and he fell asleep or whatever, and then injected him with another thing that stopped his heart. And man, dude, it was just so I've never experienced anything like that, and I love the dog, and when it happened, I was like, do I look at him? Because I don't know if I want to see it, but then I want to like be good to him while it happens. But I'm like, I'm in the room, so I'm just standing right there, and I hug Jerica because she's crying, and I'm crying, and he passes on, and it's just like terrible, dude. It's like terrible. It's like utterly fucking terrible. And you're just sitting there and you go, okay, I don't have my dog anymore. He's dead. And you just sit there, and then they come and they take the dog, and Jerica's like, don't look. He's really limp. And I'm like, oh my God, no, yeah, thank you for telling me that. I'm not going to look. So they take the dog, and then it's away. And I'm like, okay. I immediately get in my car after talking to Jerica for a little bit and drive to the Laugh Factory and do a set. Now, I don't know how I did it. I compartmentalized. I'm a professional. I was able to do it. I did well on stage. I got off stage, came home, ate a little bit, went to bed. The next day, I woke up. Butters wasn't there, and I went to get a coffee. Came back, and it was fucked up after that. It was like super male. the thing happened. I cried. Then it wasn't so bad. I go, I'm gonna go to work. Like such a fucking like it's a John Cassavetes movie. I'm gonna go to work. The dog died. I'm gonna go to work. And so I went to work, came back, fell asleep, woke up, went to get coffee, came back from coffee. Then when I came back from coffee, I started crying, and I was crying hard, dude. Like I broke down, and that's so. Like, why did it happen then, dude? It's actually so annoying how feelings are.